These be treacherous times. Forests that were once filled with mist, no longer misty. Buddha statues, somehow randomly thrown to the middle of who the hell how. I don't even know. Headless, wandering randomly by treats that I want to pick up. These times are rough. Rough like a dog says. What's up, guys? I'm Kita, and welcome back to Let's Play Sekiro Dave Control Edition. We're gonna start off here at the Hidden Forest, where I'm gonna do a little backtracking. If you go through your warping options, you may notice that the Guardian Ape is blocked out, and we're gonna go find out why. Why, Guardian Ape? Why can't I warp back? Oh my god, it's a Shichi-men. So, I'm gonna go deal with this other Shichi-men. And this is actually the last one of the game, unless I'm assuming there's gonna be DLC for this game. That would be my guess. So, unless DLC... Bite down. Ooh, just kill myself. Unless DLC that I'm assuming will come out as more Shichi-men, then yeah, I'm sure that this is it. Or I should say this is it. I'm sure this is it. This is it for the game. Now, I could go face that Headless who's nearby too, but I want to do... Oh, you know what someone was pointing out to me? That your sword looks kind of like a Sakura with the like the Sakura bowl. Sorry, I'm blanking on who said that, but that was a really good note, because I'm looking at it now, and you're right. It is like you added a Sakura charm to it in a way. So, yeah, really good note there. And, again, I'm sorry that I'm blanking right now on who was saying that. But, yeah, you are adding what looks like, a Sakura edition. Okay, he's probably going to be over here. I would hope and guess, because that's where I'm running. Ah, I got it right. All right, cool. Man, I'm lucky. I'm getting pretty lucky with him for the fact that he hasn't teleported away too much, and I've only used one Divine Confetti so far. I guess it would make sense that Divine Confetti would be a Sakura-related thing, considering your character, or the Divine Realm, is the Fountainhead Palace and Sakura everything over there, you know? Like, I think that actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, no, I'm out! I'm out of Divine Confetti. Let's kill him without it. Let's kill him without it. Ha 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 ha! Didn't need to use the second one. Shichi-men, that's what's up. Malcontent's Ring. An old ring well-suited for slender fingers. Kingfishers engraved on the underside can be used to upgrade the finger whistle prosthetic tool. Wearing this ring as you blow the finger whistle will create a somber tune. The weeping voice is full of solitude and beauty, possibly somber enough to temporarily quell a voice of rage. So, I wonder if that voice of rage is actually supposed to be orangutan. I think it is. I think that actually is who it's referring to there. I was thinking my next lore video, because I'm still trying to figure out some story stuff, just to do something a little bit easier for me, for a moment, was I was going to do a story video, or just a lore video on Sculptor and everything about him. And for it, I was going to go ahead and talk about Kingfisher. So Kingfisher is the shinobi who trained with Sculptor. That's the name of the shinobi. Sometimes sometimes Kingfisher is referred to as a she, sometimes Kingfisher is referred to as a he. Because I'm assuming the Japanese translation didn't assign a gender to Kingfisher. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Or not Japanese translation, just the Japanese text. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. So I'm just gonna go with it's a she, because that is most of the information that I've seen is usually she's referred to as a she. But I don't know. It's honestly not important at all. Who cares? I don't care. It's just... whatever. All right, so Kingfisher, that's the name of the person. That's what's really important here. That's what matters a little bit more. Let's go back to the feeding grounds and continue along that quest line with all the fishes. See? Now that we have the truly precious bait. I'm also going to give another normal precious bait just to see if anything different happens, but not anything different. I should say I want to see if I get more scales. I don't think I will, but I just want to check. Yeah, then we're gonna go ahead and continue that part of the quest line. I feel like there's more I wanted to talk about. Oh, I guess the Malcontent's Ring is found again by the apes burrow, like that cave that the apes were using. So that's kind of interesting in itself, considering that it seems like the Guardian Ape fucking ate Kingfisher. Know what I'm saying? So that's where you got the slender ring, or the slender finger, was from the inside the belly of the guardian ape. So it seems like guardian ape ate Kingfisher. But yeah, rage is commonly associated with the sculptor, like frequently, so that's why I'm putting that together. Okay, let's go ahead and feed the great carp yet again. Maybe it's something about the Sakura blossoms, how there's Sakura blossoms all over here. That's what I was talking about before. So the divine confetti, looking like the Sakura bowl, who has like the Sakura type of blessing on it. Oh, I think I remember what I was going to say. Let's use another precious bait. I'll say it as I'm doing that. Yeah, so this is referred to as the divine realm. If I didn't already say this, I'm sorry. Because in my head, I thought about it, but I don't know if I vocalized it or not. But anyways, this is called the divine realm, so it makes sense the divine confetti would be Sakura-based and look like something from the divine realm. That would make sense, right? That actually does tie together. So, great note. And again, I am really sorry. I'm blanking on who specifically wrote that comment. Thank you. You're brilliant. You're brilliant for noticing that. Because actually, you just saying that, I'm like, holy shit, that's right. Oh, I forgot to test attacking him. I guess I didn't have time because I was working so hard. Well, what it was last night. I recorded the last episode that went out last night and then edited it really quick so I could start exporting while I was going to sleep. And then I had normal work today. And I literally just finished working. I'm like, let me get back on this Let's Play. Alright, so we're gonna select a truly precious bait to feed it. And apparently you can only get 2 scales from him. So that's good to know. By using 2 precious baits, that's all you need to do. Alright, so if you remember those names, Harunaga and Korimori, Harunaga starts with an H, hence we can remember Hidata Estate. It's the easy way to remember it. Korimori is the one that's up there. It honestly doesn't matter which you do. I'm going to go ahead and do Korimori just for the sake of it, but honestly, like, the result is basically the exact same but opposite that you'll see. So we're going to give it Korimori bait. That gross-ass bait. You know, I think the Great Carp is part of what adds to the problem of everything going on here. So I don't particularly like the Great Carp, but I do feel bad feeding it that disgusting-ass looking truly precious bait, because, God, that looks gross. Like, that doesn't look appetizing to me, but this looks disgusting, so yeah, don't feel good about it. He's not going to say anything here, but yeah, he just says the same stuff. Wait, actually, does he even speak in English?
Master must not grow fat.
Yeah, he does. It's just so slow. I prefer my voice form that I gave him last time. Wait, had I not rested here? Like, found the feeding grounds before? I just warped here. Why does this say Sculptor's Idol found? What's the hell? Okay. Fine. Okay, so now he's all freaking out and worried.
Master. Where are you?
Okay, his English voice is fine. I actually like it. I do like the Japanese one a little bit more just because the that he does at the end, I think it's funnier in the Japanese one, but this was fine. So his voice acting's fine. I'm fine with it. So okay, let's go. So I feted the noble, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the nobles right now. So it was Koremori, who's this pothead noble who's up here. Man, that sounds not pothead noble, just pot noble, whatever. Pot jar noble. I was like, as I said, pothead noble, I'm like, that doesn't sound right. I don't feel like they would give him that name. That sounds not correct. So what you find is that he's no longer in his pot, but we get another lapis. I should have looked up how to pronounce it in between episodes, and I totally forgot to. But look down there. What that? Oh, it's a Magikarp right by the pot. So actually, I didn't notice that before with him, but it's literally like right next to where his pot was. So let's go dive in the water and chat with him. So this is Koremori, transformed into a carp.
Precious. Much more precious. Give me more scales.
So still a greedy asshole, pot noble Koremori. But the thing that you'll notice is that he actually has the withered red gourd, which he doesn't have before, and 2 lapis lazuli now, if he didn't have 2 before. But he actually combines items with and the floating passage text. So he gain and look, both the master fragments. So he combines what items he has with Hara, whatever, the guy from Hirata Estate. So he has those items as well. So as I had mentioned before, the lapis stuff is going to be the most important. I'm a little confused as to what carp scales I missed, because I missed a decent amount looking at that. Maybe I didn't explore Hirata Estates River.
Splendid.
I don't think I finished everything Ashina Castle has in terms of exploring the water, but... Oh, does he actually have any talk options now?
Give me more scales. More.
I am, you asshole!
Precious. Give me
Oh yeah, another thing to note is that he has the red eyes. Oh. Just like the great carp, you can't hurt him. He doesn't have the protective thing around him. It's just not doing anything to him.
Give me more.
Yeah, so...
Give me.
But yeah, the red eyes, as we've kind of noticed, is like a... It's almost like... I think of it as an imperfect version of being eternal. Because, you know, we saw it with the samurai... whose name is Crazy. I don't remember it. That's more what it is. I just don't remember the samurai's name. We saw with Dogun, who did the red eyes, and, you know, he became like that. Someone commented on my lore video that they thought that the red eyes just basically made you an asshole, because this guy's an asshole, but, or has kind of become an asshole. Okay, so something that's interesting to think about. All right, so if you explore all of the water here, you'll notice that you can't find the great carp. It's completely missing. But if you remember some obscure dialogue from before, it's not obscure, but it's obscure in this case. About the flower that we got, the fragrant flower, the waterfalls of Fountainhead Palace pool down into the Ashina Depths, right? So if we think about where we found the flower, where the water pools, that's, or I guess, sorry, the Sunken Valley is where, not the Ashina Depths, the Sunken Valley, that's where the waterfalls pool to, and the water. So they pool to the Sunken Valley. And of the Sunken Valley, there's a couple places with water. One is the Riven Cave area, but the other is the Guardian Apes watering hole. So let's go check that out and find us, see if there's anything hanging out over there. I don't know, man. Is there gonna be something there? Who knows? I have no idea. I haven't played this game before. This is my first playthrough of this game. It's totally new to me. Oh my god! It is a giant dead great carp. So yeah, eat me now, eat me now, eat me now. So anyways, this is where it ends up at. So for the longest time, I actually I was streaming the game, someone pointed out to me and had to tell me where to find this, because I was just exploring everything in the water at Fountainhead, and I was like, what the hell, I don't care, someone tell me. And for the longest time, I was like, how the hell would you ever figure that out? And then it clicked with me while I was playing through, actually for this Let's Play, I think. Or maybe it was when I was working on lore stuff. I was like, oh, wait a second. If the Ashina water flows down from Fountainhead Palace, and this is where it ends at, that would make sense, that the great carp would have possibly, you know, ended up here. And now that the water seems to be completely overflowing at Fountainhead Palace, and it seems like the previous great carp who died at the bottom there, where all you see is those bones. I'm assuming again before that was before all the corruption and everything that we talked about last episode. The water wasn't quite at the depths that it is now in Fountainhead Palace. Now it's completely overflowing. So the other carp had died before when it wasn't overflowing. Now that it is overflowing, this guy just died, and just like pulled off and fell off of the waterfall, and this is where it ended up. So you get the great white whisker from it, a priceless white whisker taken from the great colored carp. While the great carp is naturally immortal, if killed, its whiskers can be plucked. The sound of the whisker being removed is surely music to the ears of certain people. Some would feel relief at the sound of their mission being completed, others the joy of having their heart's desire granted. So the joy of their heart's desire granted is obviously the Potjar Noble. Which actually, speaking of which, we're going to go to Hirata Estate real quick and check on our other Potjar Noble buddy, Hiranaga Nuga Nagi. I was just saying random words, okay? Don't take that out of context. I was just going Nuga Naga. Like, was not trying to say anything. So, just adding random vowels. So, anyway, yeah, that would be a vowel. Consonants are like C or P. I've watched Wheel of Fortune. I've bought vowels before. How much fun would it be to be on Wheel of Fortune? It seems like so much fun to me. I guess I live in LA and I could try. Alright, so yeah, if we go check on him, he dead. So, yeah. Alright, so now that I've gone ahead and looked at that, I can talk a little bit more about it. Where basically, if you do the reverse, where if I had fed the other truly precious bait and just completely reversed it, all that would have happened is that where his pot is, there would be the carp there. And the other Potjar Noble would be dead, who's in Fountainhead Palace. So it's just reversed. The one who dies is reversed, and where the carp is going to be, again, just reversed. Part of the reason that I did the Potjar Noble and Fountainhead Palace is just because I felt like it's just, honestly, if I want to go buy stuff again, in my head, it feels like it's just an easier trip than Hirata Estate, where I have to jump over that estate thing every time to go talk to the carp. It was purely just me being like, this is more convenience. It was a convenience thing. But yeah, everything's just reversed and that's it. You don't get any new interesting lore or anything like that from them. It's just simply, okay, now there's a carp by the other pot. And again, you get the same gift too. So the truly precious treasure you get is a lapis regardless. So regardless, and it's the lapis is going to be on the pot of who has transformed into the carp. And then the shops are combined. And the other one's dead, and that's it. So same thing. Reversed.
Master!
Alright, let's give him the Great White Whiskers to show that it's dead.
Master has passed. At last, my duties are complete. I am grateful.
So we get a Divine Grass Force, so he actually is really happy about this. Okay, yeah, because his duty became to be the Great Carp thing, and he had to just live eternally feeding the Great Carp eternally. So, yeah, he actually hated it, as it turns out. And I also forgot to get the items at the Sakura tree last time, so I'm going to try to remember to do that this time. Oh, look, some spirit emblems I missed. I guess I didn't fully explore down there. But anyways, let's go ahead and rest for a moment. And aw, he's dead. So now his eternal duty is dead. He has died.
You've been through so much, Father. Though it may not be for eternity, my sister and I will always be with you. So please, Father, rest now.
And she dies too. So it's interesting that they die after doing their duty, but yeah, so his thing, again, this is the corruption of immortality where he's become immortal, but at the same time it's a curse, where all he does is he just keeps over and watches over this great carp. So for him, it's a curse. I guess the only one where it's a little more questionable about how much of a curse it is the Potjar nobles, because that's like their dream come true, is becoming the carp, but you know, they just seem to be just ever lusting for more scales, basically, so to perfect themselves. There is some interesting stuff to look at with the scales that I don't remember about the red eyes of the carp, and the fact that that one does have red eyes. You know, all that is pretty intriguing, but I just don't have it. I wonder if I could have just like warped or grabbed that legend, come up here. Oh, bulging coin purse. That's a really good thing to not miss, as it turns out. I want to see if there's anything over to the right that I missed here. Sorry, I've just got like so much stuff to talk about, man. I keep on losing my train of thought. Is there anything? I thought there was something down this side too, but I guess not. Hold on, what about down this way? Okay, well, sure, there's some of these. Oh, there was something. Okay. Another exciting item, a light coin purse. Actually, that is good. Not as good as the bulging, but I'll take it. The bulging. Oh, that sounds... Everything I say sounds dirty now. I guess I should try to find where those spirit emblems are, although I think it's just right here. Yeah. That's it. Cool. And I think that's everything now that I wanted to do in this area. So I guess that'll lead me to, yeah. All right, let's continue the main story now. I think all the side quest stuff is done. It's mainly that carp stuff. Like, that side quest just takes a while. But, yeah, once you're done with that, that's that. Was that dog wearing a collar? I think it was. I never noticed that before. So, damn it. I wanted to try to... I don't want to have to warp again. That's basically what this is I'm trying to avoid warping. Ah, here we go. Alright, I can go up without warping. Yeah. No! No! There. Finally. Finally! We can actually continue forth. I'm gonna break all this shit. Your guys' place is gross. Never even clean it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up to that shrine that we found before. And one of my big questions I'm trying to figure out, which is actually part of why I'm working on the... I'm gonna probably do sculptor lore video before I do the main story lore video, because I want to figure this out first. Oh yeah. Seeing all this lightning... indicative of the divine realm. So if you go up there, a bunch of enemies will try to fight you, which, you know, obviously that makes sense, but better thing to do is come up this side and deal with this guy first. Or lady. I don't know. Actually, the ones who are doing this might be men. Like the ones with the balls. When you realize what you just said. And I'll actually come down in a second just to fight the other enemies. I just want to activate this shrine, so if I die, I come right back here. Like I would die, though. Alright, so this is how to avoid fighting enemies if you want to. I actually wonder if I can sneak these guys at all. Oh, yeah, you dummies. I was wondering if fighting both of them at once, if something like that would help. You know, it's like, okay, well, they do this lightning strike thing. So, yeah, you could just... Actually, it turns out it's really easy to obliterate both of them. Well, I'm glad I know that now. I was thinking about it because I used to not be as good at the lightning strike stuff. But I've been practicing it more just in general. So I could get better at the game. And obviously, just from playing the game more, too, I get more used to all the mechanics and everything. But, yeah, it turns out it's a really easy way to obliterate both of these guys at the same time. So, yeah, There's another path down here that you can take, but there's really nothing there. And there's some lizards, but I don't think there's any items. So yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. Just because I think I have basically full health, but like I said, just because. Alright, so finishing the thing up here is going to move time forwards in Ashina Castle. So this boss fight right here, before you go to this boss fight, make sure you've at the very least opened up the way to get to first of all, you need to have given Kudo rice and eaten his rice in front of him. So you can get the where is it? So you can get the arrow, the frozen tears. And that's going to be one of the endings. So I don't think you have to finish everything in that quest line, but I think you have to at least have given Lord Kudo the rice made for him by the Divine Child. And then for the aromatic flower, before you fight this boss again, because it's going to move time forwards, make sure you've at the very least gotten to the point where you can go into the memory of Owl that he presents. I don't think you have to beat an owl, but just at least be able to go to that memory. So the thing that I've been trying to figure out is who this is. This has been my big, like, thing that I've been holding off on is, like, who the hell is this girl? And I was thinking, like, is it the Lady Tomoe? I don't think so. Her grave is in Ashina, and I think that's where she died. Is it Lord Takeru? Again, I don't think so. And his grave, I think, is also in Ashina. But I don't know. And that's, like, maybe, like, knowing what this outfit meant, it would be a little more significant to me. But, yeah, this specifically has been, like, I want to figure this out, or at least have a viable theory about it. It doesn't even have to be me knowing 100%. As long as I can present what I feel like is a viable theory about it and feel good about it, that's kind of what's been holding me back a little bit. I'm working on that story lore video. I guess also the fact that I can just do the sculptor one a little bit quicker and kind of knock it out to have another lore video out would be nice. But yeah, that's been my big, like, I need to figure that thing out. Doing the other lore videos helps me think before the story video. Always helps me think about the story and figure it out, because I do stuff around it. And I'm like, oh, now I know what I want to say.
The divine realm.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice before that tree actually looks like a dragon bent down, but like old and gray. Other thing I want to figure out is what that stick he's holding means, so I can, again, just kind of figure out more with this stuff. It's kind of like Japanese elements, where I wish I knew a little bit more about Japanese culture and Buddhism and Shintoism. So I think I'm right in that this... The other view at first made it really look like a dragon, this tree. That was sort of rotted, an old tree. Actually, I've never really looked around, but if you look around the Divine Realm, notice that there's a bunch of sakura trees. So essentially it seems to be indicated that the Divine Realm is where Lord Takeru brought the Everblossom from, but it could just be referring to... it could just be referring to from Fountainhead, as opposed to from here specifically. Because they were trying to figure out how to get here too. Or at least at one point they had to get here. So yeah, the old dragons of the tree spit out poison. And, you know, clearly they're not doing well. They are dying right in front of you as they're trying to fight you. So, it's almost like they're infected with the dragon rot themselves. So, I was trying to time this out to... Oh, damn it. I actually don't think I've ever gotten poisoned by them, because I usually kill them pretty quickly without talking about stuff. Oh, there we go. So you have to kill at least one, it looks like, to get these trees to appear. Which you want to appear, because you can use the trees to do this, and this time around, his attack just wipes everything the hell out, as you just see. So look at the old dragons of the tree's health now. But what is going to start popping up are a different version of them, which I kind of want to pop up before I try to kill them. Oh, there we go. So this different version. Now, if you kill this different version, it doesn't count as hurting the old dragons of the tree. And they also aren't spewing poison out. So that's also something that's interesting to me, that I don't quite know the reasoning of. But I think that's like the stuff where I think it's interesting to postulate about the lore with this game, are these elements that I'm talking about now, specifically. So for killing all the old dragons of the tree, and not the other ones. Oh, the Sakura Blossom's actually the dragon. What do you know? I think this is actually really cool. So a lot of people, the Divine Dragon. So a lot of people hate these kinds of fights in From Software games, but I think this one's actually one of the better handled ones, personally. Whoops. Because to me, the worst handled ones are like the Bed of Chaos, because it feels unfair and like it just wasn't properly handled. But I don't mind one boss being a quote-unquote gimmick boss fight like this, because to me it changes things up. Like, it's a nice change of pace to have something different. And I talked about this in my Dark Souls design video, and some people were really upset at me, actually, because they're like, you don't know what you're talking about, you idiot. And I'm like, I kind of think it's nice to have a change of pace, honestly. But yeah, so he's really not that difficult when you figure out what to do with him at all. But yeah, it's something different. So I think that's nice. Like I said, just to have a change of pace. But yeah, so you have to find the trees that have the lightning on them, which are the glowing ones, like that one over there. And you'll see lightning strike them beforehand, but that indicates that you're going to get this lightning blast that you can do a reversal with on him. And yeah, at the beginning, all he really does is this swing attack, which you can see is super easy to jump over, and he telegraphs it really majorly. Or he does that other attack, this like slashy slam attack. I guess it wouldn't be a slash, it's just a slam, which again you can just dodge to the side of, and that's going to be it for dodging out of it. You do want to make sure you're targeting him after you use the tree thing, because I've accidentally not been targeting him and completely missed him. So I do want to point that out. Also, you can get hit while you're in the air if he's using his slam attack, so watch out for this. Okay, so for this, I think it's all a time-based thing. At first I thought you had to run towards him, but I think it's just purely just surviving long enough. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so it's going to be just a little bit more difficult, but for the most part, he's doing the same stuff as before. Oh. No, 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 no! For some reason, I thought he was going to do something slightly different. What is this one again? Oh. Dope! This is like him doing everything at once. He's going crazy, man! Alright, if you survive that, that's when you get the trees appearing again, and there we go. Okay, so this one specifically is the one where sometimes it doesn't target him. But yeah, make sure it's targeting him. It can right in the face there, and there you go. That's it. Just run up to him. I actually wonder how he resets, or if he resets. I think he does if you don't run up fast enough. But you can run up and take out his tears. Just cut into his tear duct. You know, it feels like a pretty brutal way to take his tears. Like, Be nice if you could just talk to him and be like, hey, maybe tell him a sad story, get him to cry and take one of his tears, as opposed to literally cutting it out of him. Yeah. The gracious gift of tears, but that's also going to give us another attack bonus. So if you're having trouble with Owl V2, you can, again, I think you can do this first and get some more attack power to fight off against the second version of Owl. So that's the dragon that came from the west, so presumably from China, when it says that. This loading time is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay. There we go. We start off at Ashina Castle. Memory of Divine Dragon. Divine Dragon, ancient deity of the Everblossom. Divine Dragon's tears. Tears received from the Divine Dragon. The gracious gift of tears can only be granted by the mortal blade. The body of the Divine Dragon is eternal, and its tears, once shed, will maintain their form in moisture and perpetuity. Should one of the dragon's heritage partake of the dragon's tears, immortal severance will be reified. Or, I think I pronounced that correctly. Something to know about the mortal blade now that we've done this. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with his true name, Gracious Gift of Tears, which is what we just got. So, interesting connection there. Oh, something I forgot to mention last episode is, notice how I have enhanced attack power with skill points here, which I'm going to do in not enough skill points. That's what you get to be able to do after getting the Dragon's Mask, and I think you can use it as many times as you want. It costs 5 skill points to do. I honestly don't recommend it, though, if you're going for all of the achievements, because skill points end up costing a lot to get later on. And in my playthrough where I'm trying to platinum the game and get all of the skills, acquire every skill for the platinum trophy, I'm just at the point where it's just such a horrible farm. And I'm on New Game Plus 3 with Kudos Charm, and I'm still like, God, this is awful. This is so awful. So, just a note that I'm just like, man, I wish I hadn't upgraded and used the 5 skill points that I could have been using towards just ending my hell of farming for all the skills. Anyways, let's enhance attack power the normal way with Divine Dragon. The Divine Dragon of the Everblossom came from the west long ago, eventually making its way to this land. Some parts of the Ashina are exceedingly old. Water coursing through her ancient rocks and soil allowed the dragon to take root. So, it's like a slight lore on why the dragon came here, which we know a little bit about. A little bit. Actually, do I want any skills with my 3? Sure, I don't care about any of them. Actually, I was going down this route. Oh, Virtuous Deed. Okay, we'll take that. Slowly start going down this way. Alright, so Ishin is dead. So, it has happened.
Lord Ishin, what happened?
Lord Ishin has succumbed to his illness and passed away.
I see.
I'm sure you sensed it. The Central Forces have taken this opportunity to attack the castle.
And the Divine Heir?
Here.
The key to the secret passage that leads out of Ashina Castle. The secret passage can be found at the end of the moat in the Ashina Reservoir, not far from the Moonview Tower. Kuro has escaped the castle through this passage, and the wolf looks to join him there. So,
This key, my lord has escaped the castle through the secret passage?
Yes, Master Wolf. The secret passage can be found along the moat in the Ashina Reservoir, not far from the Moonview Tower.
Lord Kuro escaped the castle through that secret passage, and should be waiting for you in the Silvergrass Field.
Understood.
The Nightjar have left smoke signals on the roofs under Lord Ishin's orders. The smoke should lead the way to Lord Kuro. Lord Kuro is the keys of the night to smoke, Master Wolf.
What is it?
I pray that...
Yes.
So you can try to give her a drink here.
Me, but now's not a time for libations.
And at this point, there's just no way to get her to drink.
I
Oh,
pray that Lord
shit. I remember what I was supposed to do before I move forward. I was supposed to finish all the sake stuff for lore. Whoops. I was going to go to Ishin and give him all my remaining sake that I haven't given him. which is a lot because I haven't done any sake for Ishin, and I was gonna go to the sculptor and finish off his sake quest line. My bad. Sorry, guys. I guess you'll have to watch my lore video for some of that stuff then, in lore videos. Yeah. Whoops. I totally meant to do that. Just looking at which windows I can leave from. Because once again, at this point, everything's going to be closed off to you. Like, you can't even run out that door. I'm trying to decide what I want to do first, and I think I might go to the Demon of Hatred. But I'm kind of debating because I kind of want to call this episode Perfect Snake, because it's a little obscure, but if you remember, a snake is considered an imperfect dragon in Dark Souls. So I was going to call this Perfect Snake for the episode name. But I might call it Shuda if I go fight the Demon of Hatred or Demon of Rage. So yeah, if you notice, Ashina Castle, everything's blacked out again. Same with the Ashina Outskirts. So that's because the invasion has started. There is an enemy that gives me a lot of trouble right here, which I guess I could go do that first. Or I should say it's a mid-boss. Man, I kind of just want to do the Demon of Hatred. That seems like more fun to me. And buy him. I guess I'll do this first. Is this the right one? I don't think it is, but I'll double check. Yeah, it's not. The Nightjar Shinobi, if you notice, there's just scattered out all dead. But this is now full-scale invasion mode. Oh, here we go. I think this is actually where the... yeah, this is the room I was looking for. So, yeah, everywhere you look is going to be invasions happening for the most part, with the Interior Ministry coming to attack everybody. I wonder if his, like, outfit's there. No, it's not. All right. The Ashina Elite Ujinari Mizuo is here. Oh, God. Okay, that's why he gives me trouble. You know, I wasn't ready. I've actually... I don't know if you can actually sneak up on him. It'd be nice if you could, but I don't know if that's a possibility. I wanted to equip firecrackers and see if that helps against him at all. Oh, whoops. Oh. Yeah, if you get hit by him, though, it's just like pretty much instant death. Oh my god. Like, I don't know why I have so much trouble timing it out with him. And also, even, like, not doing it, it hurts you. That's why I just suck at him. Okay. And I don't even... I mean, I have the Demon Bell on, but, yeah. Alright, I'll quick cut it to fighting him again. Hey, give me the eavesdrop.
Lord Ishin, I will be borrowing this. Please watch over me. We, the Ashina clan, will win this battle.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's referring to the sword. Oh, damn, I thought I was done with healing. Yeah, that's it. All right. Oh my god. Get a couple hits on you before it's too late. Boop. Bop. Nope. Okay. God, you can just hear me mashing. Are you? Oh my god, this Ujinari, I hate you so much. He's harder than the actual bosses of the game for me. Oh, none of those were actually counting as proper parries? Oh, damn. I tried jumping. He's so fast. Nope, jump. Okay, there's one. There's one. I'm gonna run away and try to get my health back. Nope. Nope. Jesus. Nope. Jump. Woo. Uh-oh. I was just thinking, like, I should probably run away and heal. We gotta be safe about this. Okay. Oh! Okay, he's done. Oh. This asshole is so terrifying. Wait, did I seriously have... Oh, yeah, I did a 0. Okay. So, got another prayer bead for him. And, yeah, that's another one of the mid-bosses. I guess I'll run through here just to show... Things have been changing. We're going to go to the Ashina Dojo. Ashina Dojo is the same, though. By the looks of it. I'm trying to think if I have time to go. Who else? Oh, I remember the other mid-boss. So, yeah, there's 2 more mid-bosses now introduced, which will allow me to get the final prayer bead necklace. But I'd rather do the demon first, just because, again, it's kind of just fun to me. Yeah, so new interior... I don't know if there was an interior ministry member specifically there before. If you go down there, you're going to just specifically find members of... Oh, I wanted to grab this. Uh-oh. No! It's not that I think that these guys are hard. I just wanted to grab that and just move faster. Oh, I was dashing into it. What the hell, game? Alright, one sec. Let me fight this guy proper, like. Again, it's hard when I can't see him. Boop, 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 boop. Dash. Oh, cool. Didn't realize that was all the health he had left. Alright. Yeah, because if I want to go fight the demon, I gotta run through this part. You know, actually, I'll go ahead and jump down here just to show it. So notice that there's a bunch of interior ministry guys here now in the inside part. And there's going to be a war going on the other side, which I guess I'll try to show real quick. Yeah, so if you go this way, you'll see a bunch of more fighting. And you know what? Why don't I get the fast travel down there too? But yeah, you can see a bunch of war stuff here going on. And that's actually a really good farming spot for one of the items. Okay, the guy who's talking to me is the guy who's dying over there. Bro, I don't care about what you gotta say, but I guess we'll... Fine. Yeah.
Please reinforce the men in the castle grounds. They're on the verge of defeat.
Sound like he said, please reinforce the men of the castle grounds. They're not the castle outskirts.
You have my gratitude. Climb that mud wall to get to the roof. There should be a shinobi kite there. Forget about me. Help our men in the castle grounds. Please, for Ashina.
I've actually never found the shinobi kite that he's referring to. But, apparently if you look in the sky, you can find it somewhere. But I haven't seen it. I don't know exactly where it is. So the Ashina Reservoir is going to be the way to the final boss. But also mid-boss down that way too. And I'm not resting there because I'm not going to go to him yet. But might as well get the warp though. Yeah, I don't know where the shinobi kite is. He said climb the mud wall, but I'm looking in the air for shinobi kites and I just don't see one. Cool. Hear me mashing on the button because I just want it to work. So yeah, so if you remember correctly, there was a bridge leading to the castle outskirts that was down, or the Ashina Outskirts. Well, now that bridge is going to be up, so that's what we're going to head towards. Damn it! Come on! Really? Alright, fine. No. Bad. Bad interior ministry. I made this commitment to myself in my heart that I was going to make it, so I'm going to really try to speedrun this. Sorry, I know I'm going to be missing things, but I'll check them out next episode. I just want to fight a demon. I just want to fight a demon and smash my face along barriers. Is there a shinobi kite over this way? Let's see a shinobi kite this way. Anyways, now this bridge is up. And, hey, full-on war.
Ahead, the Interior Ministry stronghold. Take them down, and there's still Ashina.
I actually didn't know that guy said anything. But yeah, we'll just let them fight and run around them. I think you can get this. Yeah, but you can't go any further. You're blocked off by that giant gate. So you can't go back to where Gyobu was, at least from this direction, due to that gate. So the Snake Shrine is blocked off. So make sure you get those snaps seeds. You know, the most important item. Ministry Dowsing Powder, that would make sense. I don't remember if I read it or not before, but it basically talks about how they were afraid of basically how obsessed Ashina was with rejuvenation. Shikigechi is going to be another one of the mid-bosses. I think it's Fulminated Mercury, by the way, that you get by farming those Interior Ministry members, which is a more rare upgrade item. But yeah, so anyway, Shikagichi is one of our dudes. And something I wanted to check, if you notice that Aniyama's gone, oh, he's there, he's dead here. Okay, so he's in a different location, and he's not dead quite yet. If you do the quest line with Kotaro, bringing Kotaro over, he actually ends up dying by this fire and gives you a really good item for New Game Plus playthroughs if you haven't bought everything, that makes it so buying everything is a little bit cheaper. So it's actually good, in my opinion, on a first playthrough to do the Kotaro quest line. Oh, it's funny that's telling me how to sprint right now. Just like assuming you want to sprint. Oh, look, both of them are dead. So basically to me that would say that, no, Son was protecting his mother in this. Okay, we're gonna, come on. I was looking for the L2 grab point there. Can you? Oh, you can actually get a stealth kill on him? Alright. Doesn't matter. None of this matters except for, ooh, look at those giant claw marks and a dude on fire. Oh, I was trying to talk to him. There's, oh, here's the one you can talk to.
Everything was burning. The fires raging. Out of control, howling. What?
Oh, damn. Whatever, dude, I don't care. Alright, so if you commune at this idol, it's actually going to warp you. And if you remember the fires raging out of control and all that, there was a certain someone who was mentioning that to us. And if we warp, we're back at where Gyobu Masataka Oniwa was. And look at that. It's a giant demon in the distance, killing Interior Ministry members. So yeah, let's go ahead and rest and take him on. I think, yeah, if you rest, it gets rid of the Interior members. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. I guess I could let him, like, take care of the Interior Ministry members first. And it's the Demon of Hatred. Oh, why is he going for me? What are you doing? You should be going for them. I just want to watch the show. Oh my god, okay. Are they dead? No, they're not dead. It's fun to see the AI fight each other, fight itself. Why would you bring fire to a firefight? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, something I was realizing after I made my lore video that's actually really cool is if you remember, basically the Interior Ministry members are afraid of rejuvenation, and they very specifically bring fire to fight the people of Ashina and burn them. And everything to do with the Red Eyes is that they fear fire, and it doesn't work very well against anything that's red-eyed. So I think that's actually a really interesting thing to note. IMHO, in my opinion. So you're going to see my strats for dope-ass strats for fighting this guy. Basically, if you're close, stay close to him. If you're far, I like to run to the right constantly and back a little bit, because that's going to allow me to avoid getting hit by those fireballs he throws. And when he does his slam... Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. I couldn't run any further. Anyways, usually when he does his slam, it allows you to avoid it, but, damn. Let's use a pellet right now. I don't like being... I don't mind being close to him, but it's something that I don't purposefully do unless he comes to me, and then I'll stay. So I kind of just play at whatever ground he's at with me. I couldn't see the red danger until it was way too late, but it did pop up. I just didn't notice it. Alright, pellets. So, hopefully my sweet-ass strats work this time around. So I don't feel like an idiot. He actually does stutter after a moment too. But yeah, the only thing that he has with the red danger is going to be a jump away attack. And you're always safe, so just bear that in mind with him. That you don't have to worry too much about his red dangers, as long as if you see it, jump, and you'll be okay. At least for the ones where you're close by him, I should specify. Yeah, I guess this is a bit of a slower way to kill him. I think there are faster ways if you're just like run up towards his butt, but it's a safe way. I mean, relatively safe. So, it's fine by me. I honestly think in a lot of ways this feels a little bit more like a Bloodborne boss than a Sekiro boss. Because it's like you're not really exchanging blows with him like you do with most of the Sekiro bosses. So I can see how that would throw a lot of people off, since it functions so differently in that sense. Oh, there we go. Got him stunned a little bit so you can nail some hits on him. I was worried that I was going to hit and ran a little bit too far back. Okay, fine. You want to back away from me? That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm holding run down the entire time, though. I got a little greedy. Hit him one too many times there. Alright, let's use the last of my pellets. What the fuck did I just do? No, 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 no. Yeah, never run towards him, in my opinion, when he's throwing those fireballs. I've heard people say that works for them, but for me, it's always screwed me over. So that's why I like to run backwards into the side, because it always keeps me safe, at least. If he does this, run away, jump, and press L. Always, like, go towards him with that, and you won't get hurt by it. So yeah, do the L2 thing with it. And since he's close, I'm going to stay close to him. Going to do that thing, so now we're good. Oh, I have no pellets left, so screwed, so screwed. I do have both rice and fine snow, though. Oh god, oh god. I think running to the left is fine, too, for this attack. Oh, but yeah, I was about to say I think it seems to hurt me more often than running to the right, which is why I prefer running to the right. But that wall was obviously blocking for me. Man, I'm really missing my counter timing here because I'm mashing L1 because I just don't know it very well. Yeah, whereas running to the right, I never seem to get hit by this, so definitely my preferred side. Alright, there we go. Phase 1 done. So now it's going to become a little bit more difficult here. There are some good ways to deal with this phase. With the umbrella, the loaded umbrella for guarding fire. But I just do this. It's fine. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, so for that, you always want to jump. And for this, what I like to do is I slowly run to the side and run in towards him. Because then you can get a bunch of hits on him. This actually leaves him pretty open. But it is easy to get hit by those fireballs, and that's where... Actually, I'm going to run to the right when he does that. Anyways, that's where the umbrella would help because it keeps you safe from those fireballs. Oh, no, 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 no. I was worried that I'd pressed R1 too many times. All right. Saw that red danger sign, and that meant time to jump over. Okay, so jump and L2 when he does it, always. I guess you don't have to L2, but it's going to keep you safe, usually. All right, run away, jump, L2 for those types of attacks. And yeah, a lot of it's just like a long game with him, at least the way I fight him, where it's not about him being particularly super difficult. It's just like, okay, how long can you survive all of these things and just keep it up and don't freak out and don't mess up too bad. I would heal, but I feel like I shouldn't yet. I feel like I should wait until I get hit one more time. Like now, because otherwise it would have been a waste of a heal. So, oh god, oh god, oh god! I was worried that was going to hit me. I'm going to use that opportunity to heal instead of running in on him. Okay. Boy. Yeah, once you can read his attacks, honestly not the worst battle. Also, I guess you don't even have to jump for that. There I didn't jump, I just pressed L2 right away. No, 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 jump! I was pressing R1 and I was worried that it was going to screw me over. That one, though, at least in my opinion, you want to jump. It's going to keep you much safer. If you mess up the jump, at least for me, I've gotten hurt by that attack just by not jumping. What am I doing? Why was I doing it that way? I think I wasn't sure, like, because he was so close to me. I was like, he was in a weird distance to me where I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what to do about this distance. Okay. Maybe I'm debating if I should call this episode Perfect Dragon or just Demon, you know, because I feel like more people will be interested in this boss fight than the Divine Dragon. So maybe I should call it, Demon or something like that. I don't know. Just so people know that this battle is going to be in this episode. I should have saved it for next episode, really. Just to have, like, another boss fight next episode. Because I have a feeling next episode is just going to be me, like, headless hunting. But that's why I'm planning on calling next episode the Headless Hunt. Or something to that extent. Okay. It's like, oh god, oh god, oh no, I'm so screwed, I'm so screwed. I couldn't see him. I hate when that happens. I was like, what the hell? Oh, damn it. Seriously? I mean, it's fine, but it just sucks to have wasted, well, I think I'll get a resurrection back when I beat him here. I'm more annoyed that I wasted one of my health items there. And I didn't hit him before. Also, because that's one of the easier ones for me to avoid usually. I'm like, what the hell, me? Usually that one's not a big deal for me. Like I said, though, with him, it's more about just the long game. At least the way I fight him. Alright, please get my resurrection back. Good. Oh. I suggest running the hell away from him right now. Because he's about to make a circle of hatred. And it's fine to fight him in there, but I just think there's no reason to. Let's just back away so you don't have to think about it. So it's just easier to see what he's going to do and not be trapped in there with him. So that's my thoughts on this, at least. And yeah, now that we're not trapped in there with him. Ooh! I didn't think he was going to do that from so far away. Alright, you do you, bro. You do you. Again, since he backed off, I'll back off with him and kind of just match him with that. And all right, he's running away, so, or jumping away, so I can. Okay, I don't know if his flames of hatred are gone yet from the middle. It looks like it is, so I can. Before I was trying to avoid running to this area in the middle where he created those flames. All right, this is gonna be a jump one to jump in. Apparently, his attacks are a little bit faster now, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, messed up the timing on that. No, oh, I didn't know he did a double pound there. A triple pound, apparently. Quarter pounder. Okay. I guess I should probably heal. I'm on the last stage, and I gotta be safe about my resurrections. So let's heal up. Alright, Demon Hatred. Your song remains the same. Yeah, this one's more dangerous, like way more dangerous. Like those fireballs come at you a lot faster, I think, this time around. So yeah, watch out for that. Like I've had times where I felt like I couldn't necessarily come in close to him there, and it was just better to just run away and at least stay safe and not get hurt. So that's my wreck with him. Oh, good, good. I was worried about when he was going to do that again, and there's the time. Although now it's going to be hard as hell to see when he's going to do his running attack at me. Oh. Oh, shoot. I was trying to tap L1. Oh, shit, shit, shit. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm burnt. Shit, damn it. Where the hell do I go from here? Because, oh, that's the fire gone? Good. Fire's gone. Oh, it looks like I'm not burnt anymore somehow. Haha! Proper timing. Deflection, I think. I think. Could be wrong, but it felt pretty good. Okay, he's gonna do this thing again. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can run in safely for him. So I'm gonna try to focus more and just... Oh, those trees help me out pretty nice. Yeah, I'd rather not get hurt than be unsafe about it. So, okay. Can run in there and get a couple hits in. Oh, shit. Why? Oh, I accidentally attacked. Oh, that screwed me over. Oh, that screwed me over so bad that I accidentally attacked there. Man, it'll suck if I die to this at this point because he's so close. Just because I accidentally pressed R1 there. Alright, jump and L2. Gotta be smarter about when I try to attack him. Not spam it so much. I just want to hurt him so bad. Maybe I'm the demon of hatred all along. Oh yeah, also pay attention to his boss design too. The fact that he's missing an arm, which is like that flame arm basically. That's actually really important. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys, you would just know that stuff. I don't have to say anything, but yeah, I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but the arm is actually important for which arm it is and everything. Lucky you, it made you more powerful. Just like me, my shinobi arm has made me more powerful too. We're one and the same, demon of hatred. More powerful thanks to our arms that we don't have. Uh-oh. That thing he was doing, I was like, I don't know what I want to do about that. Just trying to be safe right now since I don't have a resurrection left. Alright, that looks like one I can come in on. Oh, nice. One more hit. And 3 heals left. Granted, I did use pellets. Okay. Yeah, so if you didn't figure it out, that would be the sculptor. The one-armed demon prowled the battlefield consumed by flames of deepest resentment. Another lapis for fighting, actually 2. So that's going to be 2 more of the lapis that you can get in a playthrough, is for beating him. If you're having trouble with the final boss, personally, I found the Demon of Hatred a little bit easier. It is a different playstyle, so it just depends on what you're better at playing and the way that you're better at fighting bosses. But fighting him's not a bad idea first, just so you can... I mean, you can fight the Demon of Hatred after the final boss, but fighting this guy first isn't a bad idea, just specifically so you can enhance your attack power. And same thing with Owl. If you're having trouble with Owl, again, if you can fight Owl at this point, which I think you can fight this guy first. It's just going to depend on which boss is more difficult or easier, and then enhance your attack power. A man who failed to become Shura instead became a vessel for the flames of hatred. Oh, actually, that's interesting. I didn't know that was instead of becoming a Shura. He failed to become a Shura. As fate would have it, he was bound stubbornly to this world. It wasn't until he became a demon that he was finally able to depart for the next. He failed to become a Shura partially because of Ishin. So yeah, this is the sculptor who has turned into the hatred demon, or the demon of hatred. So there you go. We'll talk a little bit more about him next episode. But yeah, looking at the time, because I chose to face him, I think that brought me a little far over. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I think I only have one boss left now, which is the final boss. But next episode will probably be the Headless Hunt, where I'm just going to go fight and kill a bunch of Headless. Going to go take care of the mid-bosses I haven't taken care of, and see if there's any other scattered lore stuff that I missed that I forgot to do, like me missing Ishin and all that. And then I might add in the various endings and, well, I think the final episode. I think that'll be next episode, and then I'll probably have the final episode just be the final boss, depending on how long things take. And maybe I'll edit in all the endings, just so everyone can see every ending, and I can just kind of say my thoughts on them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys. Peace.